Is the kicker's leg tired? What's going on here?
I don't know, but defensively, now with this deficit, now you add 2 more onto that. They faked the PAT. That stings a little.
It definitely stings, and I know the guys that I played for, they wouldn't be as mad at the opposition as they would have been at us for allowing that to happen.
And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it no matter the sport, they say the great athletes. Jordy Nelson all by himself. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. A big play there. Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. Oh, my goodness, he loses it again.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
But he was stopped on that play. He's had plenty of carries all afternoon. Every now and then the defense is going to win one, but I don't think they'll shy away from handing it to him the rest of the game.
Rodgers going to throw. That's caught at the 2. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. And Frank's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. So they take it all the way to the 1-yard line, but in the end, they opt for 3.
I know if this was a video game, they never would have gone for the field goal because, Brandon, who kicks field goals in video games? But you've got to make sure you get points, and that was as easy a 3 as you can get.
You kick field goals in video games. That's who kicks field goals in video games. Now Colin Kaepernick and the offense heading back out onto the field. And he's been good. 2 first-half touchdown passes, no interceptions so far.
Does a lot for your confidence, does a great deal for your team, gives them a lead, and they're feeling really good about how they're playing. I think he expects to throw at least another one.
I was going to say, now he wants the first half. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Now a play fake here on first down. Being chased out left. Baldwin with it over the middle. And he takes it down deep into Green Bay territory. 1 minute 53 ticks left to go in this first half. We're back to Lambeau following these words. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Larry Ridley will have the highlights and analysis of this first half from our studios in Orlando.
And I have a feeling those highlights will be pretty one-sided, too.
I think you're right, partner. In the slot on the right is Graham. They go play action here on first down. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Nick Perry in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
It's interesting, partner, that most defenses try and guard the 35-yard line actively because they think the way kickers are nowadays, about a 52-yard field goal, they're kind of giving it.
And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Tyler Lockett, his second touchdown on the season. And this Seahawks offense continues to pour it on. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a two-point conversion, all that extra, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them.
And they're going to go soft on the corners. Throwing on first down is Rodgers. Pass incomplete. Tajay Sharp, the intended target. And now it's second down.
Watch left, watch left. Tight end to the left, tight end left. Everyone, four down.
Back to the air on second down. It's Rodgers. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. And now they're in the hurry-up. Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
19.
On first down, Rodgers. And Nelson's got it here right side. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Rodgers now on first down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. And again, it's Rodgers. And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time. A great read, and it's picked off. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. He'll dump it off to Procise. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. And they're going to speed things up here. On 1st and 10, here's Kaepernick. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. We'll give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you down to our EA Sports Studios in Orlando, where we find our man Larry Ridley with our halftime report.
Thanks, Brandon. I'm Larry Ridley, and welcome to our EA halftime report. The Packers don't have much to hang their hat on after the first half. The Seahawks have done a good job taking control of this game, and the scoreboard shows as much. All right, let's roll the highlights. Seahawks with the football early first. Procise going to take it off the right side, and this 2-play drive goes for a TD. The lead now at 6. Now after the fumble, Procise is going to stay between the tackles, and he'll end up sprinting into the end zone, which takes the lead to 13. Seahawks have it midway through the first. Tight coverage here, but the completion is made, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. Seahawks up now by 19. 3rd and goal. Cobb's got the reception, and he goes in for 6. The Packers trail now by 15. We go now to early in the second. Kearse is the target on the quick pass, and he'll go in for the score. The Seahawks up now by 21. Seahawks now later on the drive. Lockett's found on the quick pass and catched it, and this 5-play drive goes for a touchdown. Seahawks with a commanding lead.
Okay, Larry, a fairly one-sided first half as we get set to go in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And with the new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he only gets to the 20. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way that...
That's caught inside the 20. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. A big play that time for the Seahawks. 76 yards. And the defense with their backs against the wall a little bit here as the offense is in the red zone. They come up in an offset eye. Here's Procise. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be.
And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. C.J. Procise, a 6-yard touchdown run. And he just tied the NFL record on that 5th rushing touchdown. He's the 6th man ever to do that in a single game.
And, partner, did you just say that he tied an NFL record there?
Yes, sir.
I mean, we're talking 5 touchdowns on the ground against an NFL-caliber defense.
Is that good?